Welcome everybody to another one of Exice's random commentaries. It's not random at all, it's actually got a topic on it, but it's an extremely long commentary. This is the longest commentary I've done to date, and
Sorry, how did I not even catch up?
yeah, you may get a little bit bored after a while, you may not get bored. If you don't get bored, then well done, you have a fair lot of patience. If you do get bored, then you're normal. Anyways, basically, this is a nice little gameplay on a Ray on Black Ops, and I felt it fit the topic quite well. It's 51 to 14, and I thought 51 to 14 sniping on a Ray, considering it's like on a really bad map, it's really annoying, it's really big, so it suits sniping well, but I'm not one of these snipers who just sits at the back, hard scopes all day long. You know, I'm a guy, I like to get in the action. You know, I'm one of them people, I'm one of those annoying people, because I just run at you and snipe your face off half decently. Anyways, today I was going to talk about quickscoping and the techniques to quickscoping, what is quickscoping I suppose, and you know, why people hate it, well, and why people do it. So basically, quickscoping, if you don't know what quickscoping is and you subscribe to me, then I have a feeling you're on the wrong YouTube channel. But nonetheless, you're viewing my videos and I couldn't really ask for much more, unless I like and a favourite. But, you know, you don't have to if you don't want to. Anyways, quickscoping, obviously, is aiming in, shooting somebody quick. Hence, quick scoping. No scoping is obviously when you're not scoped in. If you don't know this, I'm extremely surprised. So yeah, that's what is quickscoping sorted. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Little technique, if you're not very good at quickscoping, you don't know much about it, what I see a lot of people do wrong, this is the main thing that people do wrong with quickscoping, is when they aim and shoot, they move. You know, when you quickscope, you have to stand still. Otherwise the bullet is going to go off randomly. You know, remember the Black Ops patch, like the very first one, where if you weren't scoped in for a certain amount of time, it'll go off randomly. It will do exactly that. So when you quickscope, you have to be standing still. As you will see in this gameplay, I stand still every single time that I go and quickscope somebody. Anyways, the different techniques to quickscoping. There are two different ones. Most of you probably already know this. For the people who don't, drag shotting and pop shotting, or pop shooting, or pop shot. I like the way I say pop. Sounds pretty awesome. Anyways, nice and simple. Pop shotting is you just shoot, you just stand still and shoot straight. You do not move the analog stick that much, like barely. It's like a minimal move of the analog stick, if anything, and it's just straight in, straight out. There's no, you don't fuck around with it basically. So it's a nice simple one. When you're up really close to somebody, you just need a quick aim in to shoot, just to make sure the bullet goes straight, and that's basically what a pop shot is. Drag shotting is you scope in and then you slide it along to get onto a target, which is what I do. If you want to know which easier way the quickscope is, and what's the best way to learn, it would be drag shooting, by far. To pop shot across the map, like that, basically, ain't easy. Not in the slightest. So basically, to drag shoot, it's a lot easier because you can adjust your aim, you can probably know you're going to hit them about 50% more likely than pop shotting. But what I do find though, is they're across the map, like completely across the map, so from one side of a ray to the other, and you don't want to fanny ass around, you don't want to hard scope him, you want to have a bit of fun. Then for some reason I find that pop shotting across map is a lot easier than the drag shot, because when they're so far across the map, you have to move the analog stick even less because they're further away, and it's just a distance and everything. So I find that pop shotting usually works out better, because if you drag shot and you move it, you usually move it a little bit too much. but that's just what I find. So generally, if I'm there across the map and I just want to quick scope him, then I'll just give him a nice little pop shot and see what happens. Anyways, drag shotting is a lot easier, obviously, like I said. So if you're new to quick scoping, definitely drag shot. Stand still, always. You know, do not move. That is ground rule number 1. Do not move. You move, you're fucked basically, unless you're at point blank. Unless you get extremely lucky, which is very, very rare, to say the least. So yeah, those are basically the 2 main types of quick scoping. The techniques, obviously, they basically apply in their own right. You know, pop shot, that's a technique when you're up close or across the map, as I said. Drag shotting is generally any medium range, just to make sure you get them. So yeah, why people hate quick scoping? A lot of people dislike quick scoping. Obviously, this is where Treyarch bullshitted us out of a decent sniping game, and it still ain't even that great. I mean, I like the new patch, well, the newest patch, or the sniping currently. But if you've played zombies, which probably most of you have, and you quick scope while playing zombies, it feels amazing. It feels natural, and it is so nice. Then you go online and it's completely different. I completely understand why they did it, but it's extremely annoying. But mainly the letdown of Black Ops is the hit detection. Anyways, that's a different commentary. Yeah, why people hate quick scoping? People hate quick scoping because they find it cheap. It's a flaw in the system, or it's a glitch in the game, as they like to call it. Which is kinda it. Well, no, it's not a glitch. It's not a hack. It's nothing like that whatsoever. It's just something in the game which can be taken advantage of. Say, if you've been playing Battlefield 3, the beta, you will find that quick scoping on that game is extremely difficult. It can be done. I've done it. But it's extremely difficult because the way the sniper aims in is completely different to what Call of Duty is. With Call of Duty, the scope's going in with you, but on Battlefield it sort of goes away from you, it puts you off a little bit. But I can guarantee if you play Battlefield loads, you could probably end up quick scoping on it quite happily. So yeah, they find it's cheap, they think it's a glitch. The reason it's cheap, because obviously it's a one-shot kill, and if you kill him and hit him in the chest, then they're dead. I wouldn't say that's cheap. It's just another way of using this to your advantage. You know, this is extremely fun to do, and they don't realise that, most people who hate it. A lot of them turn around and go, oh, it's all the aim assist, it's all the aim assist. It's like, bullshit, is it the aim assist? Go and aim in at somebody and see if the aim assist goes and just puts it straight on them, follows them forever, and you know, you'll be quite happy. It doesn't work. This is why drag shotting is here. You know, drag shotting wouldn't even be there if the aim assist did everything for you, which people don't realise. Most people that usually criticise it are the people who can't do it, never tried it. And if you never tried something, you cannot comment on that at all. You cannot say, you know, I hate it. You've never tried it. You can't hate something if you've never tried it. People who don't like it because they can't do it, that's a very common one. Oh, I can't do it, why should you be able to do it? Well, I practice more, you know. That's like saying, why is a pilot allowed to fly a plane and why can't I? Because you don't have a pilot's license. You know, it's a bit of an odd comparison, but I'm pretty sure you can understand what I mean. So yeah, I think that people who hate quick scoping are generally the ones who can't do it, or the ones who've never tried it. There's some people who go, oh, I was quick scoping yesterday and it's so easy. That I doubt that completely. I've never seen anybody go to me, like playing a game, and go, oh, I quick scoped today and it was so easy. I mean, I quick scope nearly about 90% of games, maybe 95%. I quick scope, and still to this day, I do not find every single shot I pull off easy. There are so many shots which are extremely hard to pull off. You know, this is actually why I do it, because it's a challenge, it's more fun. Like, when you do hit a shot, which is extremely hard to hit, it feels great. But using an assault rifle or something like that, oh, it's so boring. That I can quite happily turn around and say, that's a piece of piss. No doubt. I mean, yes, there's an element of skill in there, but I've got the skill level on Call of Duty, ooh, big-headed, to be able to outgun 95% of people on Call of Duty, probably. That sounds terrible. Like, oh, this guy's bigging himself up, oh, he's such an arse. I'm not bigging myself up, I'm just putting it bluntly and putting it truthfully, to be honest. Just the way I roll. So yeah, this has been like my little talk on quickscoping and the techniques and all that, and why people hate it. It's probably turned into more of a rant video, to be honest. But you know, trying to think of any more tips I can give out to the lower, well, not the lower, but the not so good people. But I can't think of any. Anyways, this game's come to a wrap. 51-14, not too bad on the rare, I don't think. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, then why not give it a like? It helps me out, you know. Don't take much out of your time to give me a like, does it? Anyways, everybody, this has been Exice, and I will see you later.